You have now entered the mind of a madman. And on today's agenda, I want to talk to the gangster killers and for real niggas. And directly, I want to talk to Zip with the Drip. Zip with the Drip. You are now with Rory and Maul. So I'm kind of watching you more often. And I really wanted to holler at you about this Gucci Man situation because, like I said, you are the gangster, the killer, and the for real nigga. Now, I heard what you said about Gucci Man and he never was like that and all of that. I'm not here to discuss any of the statements. You know, he just put out a song called Crash Dummies detailing the criminal complaint and his raps. Hey, this is for all of y'all. If y'all feel Gucci Man is not a good guy as far as streetwise or as far as the street politics are concerned, hey, you can have at it. I'm not here for that. I'm coming from the place of somebody who grew up in the inner city, somebody who understands a little bit, but I'm not a gangster. I'm not a killer. I'm not a for real nigga. I'm just a working man, husband who enjoys the understanding of different people through the internet, I would say. But specifically for Drip with the Zip, I want to ask you outside of Gucci Man, just in general, is there ever a understanding that street guys and girls can have that a former street person can leave the streets and become a citizen, and when they do make statements to the cops for something that happened to them, is it not, can it not fall back on their street cred? And I'm saying this to Zip with the Drip because, like I said, he's with Rory and Maul right now. Some clean cut guys, maybe they did whatever they did in the past. I'm pretending to Maul or whatever. But I see his projection, Zip with the Drip. I see your projection as being Netflix Zip, right? And this is the scenario I want to paint. You did your time in jail. You are now on a projection to be Netflix Zip, doing your thing, striving past whatever past that you have. Now, say you're in the studio with Roy and Maul and some opposition from the past for whatever reason, or I mean, I know you have the what is it, the dirty side of the internet that you kind of got some issues with or whatever. Say somehow they come down to the studio, the new Roy Moore studio, and these people make it known, hey, we got an issue with Zip, and we here to collect whatever issue we got with them. Not that you even owe them; they just want to run up on you. And now you know you got Rory Maul in there, you got Damaris in there, you got Peach in there, you got whoever's in there, you're in there, you got Mitch and Major in there. They come, they draw down pistols on people. They beat some people up, not like bad or like, they just hurt them during this whole robbery process. They take some cameras or they take some watches off people, whatever. Like the same thing happened to Gucci Man, right? And like I said, they made it known that you're the reason why this is happening. Could you now tell the cops, not off the strength of there was a robbery happening? I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the limit for that I want you to answer for me is, do I stick to my street rules to uphold my street credentials? Or can I look at my potential of being Netflix Zip? And if I don't corroborate and make a statement to the police, that'll potentially hurt my business with Rory and Maul. Because I feel like this. If Rory and Maul know this was for you and they robbed us and now people are bruised up, now people are kind of terrified because like certain people haven't lived a lifestyle where they ever had a gun in their face. You see what I'm saying? So now you got people with guns in their faces. They got robbed. This is their workplace. They not feeling safe. And we'll still rock with you. Potentially, we still have potential to rock with you because we know, all right, for whatever reason, we got a feeling like, all right, that was some past issue that came. They find out where the studio was, whatever, right? But if you don't make a statement because you want to be a real nigga and you want to live by the street code, we definitely we can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's showing a level of you still want to be there. Is that ever possible for a street guy who once was a street guy, whether they claimed it last week or claimed it 10 years ago, claimed it like, and I'm saying last week as in maybe they've been locked up for 10 years and they just came home and now when they re-enter in society, they're saying, hey, that was my past. This is how I'm moving. What I'm saying, maybe it was last week where I was, now that I was a street guy, I got my family now, or I moved, like I was doing some dirt in North Carolina. I moved to New York. I doing some dirt in New York. I moved to North Carolina last week to start my new life or whatever. I'm trying to be on the straight and narrow. Like I said, I know you discuss street life. I know you discuss your drill stories. I know you discuss the dirty section of the internet, whatever that is. I'm not really on that like that, but I know I heard you say it. So all of the things, it's just like whether it was jail that made you change, whether it was your family that made you change, whether it was an opportunity that made you change. Is it a certain amount of time where you have to be separated from the streets? Is it like I said, is it a scenario where you can say, hey man, I know I was what I was doing before, but I'm on to big and better things. And I just wanted to hear that from you. I hear everybody else saying whatever they saying, but I really want to know that. That's what I'm interested in. And if you ever see this and you ever answer, I appreciate it.